very thankful for Agus too. Let me switch to Tyson Fury for a second. He's taking a stay busy fight with Jared Chisora. What do you think of that?
Как ты чувствуешь себя по поводу того, что он сейчас с Чисорой боксирует?
Ну, меня на данный момент, это вот прям на данный момент, меня это чуть смешит. Мне смешно.
At this time, at this moment, I kind of like makes me a little bit laugh about it.
Why? What's so funny about it?
Ну зачем он это делает? Why?
Why he's doing this?
He wants to stay busy, wanted a fight.
Мы с ним договаривались, а он бегает куда-то и говорит, что я не хочу, типа,
I
борача.
think we already agreed with him to fight, and now he's running and telling I don't want to fight him.
Oh, you think he's scared of you?
Думаешь, он боится?
Я это знаю.
I know that.
You know
Oh,
that.
muggins.
What's the most dangerous thing about Tyson Fury?
Что самое опасное в нем?
Да он, в принципе, опасный. Он большой, он хитрый, он наглый, он опасный.
He is danger. He is big. He's giant. He's very smart. He knows what to do in a ring. Yeah, he's danger.
And he's still scared of you? What do you know that we don't? What does Oleksandr know about Fury that we don't then?
Что ты о нем знаешь, что мы не знаем?
На, я сейчас не могу сказать. Он
I cannot tell
услышит
you right
это.
now. You're
Это
gonna hear
большая.
about it.
Сейчас это большая стратегия идет.
Now it's going a big strategy.
Okay. Look, do you still expect to
Ooh, what's good, family? It's your man the YB, back once again. So, we just heard there from your man, Oleksandr Usyk, airing out Tyson Fury, muggling him off. This was a muggles, I ain't gonna lie to no one here. Yeah, this right here, what we just witnessed, was what we call a muggle. Usyk was laughing and giggling at the name of Tyson Fury. I remember, yeah, back in the 80s and 90s, when people would mention the name Mike Tyson, genuinely, big buff burly nicks would get scared. There's an old film, an old documentary about Mike Tyson. Was it Spinks? I think it was Spinks or Burbick. Either way, whichever one it was, yeah. There was a documentary and Spinks or Burbick had a manager. And essentially, before they went out to fight, I think it was Spinks actually, before they went out to fight, yeah, Spinks was literally, Mike Tyson was punching holes in the wall, warming his gloves up, warming his hands up. Mike was punching holes in the wall, yeah. And Spinks was on the other side, just melting, thinking, who is this guy? Yeah, I think the manager's name was Butch. Black guy, his name was Butch something. He was managing Spinks. And he was basically saying that we was all cacking our pants. And really, when you watch that fight, Spinks was shook. Anyway, the point is, Usyk ain't showing no respect to Tyson Fury. Not even a little bit of respect. Yeah, he giggling, he laughing. I rate it. I can't lie to no one here. I wish really that Usyk was punking Johnston some more. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because AJ's so wet. Maybe because AJ's so wet and soft that Usyk almost felt sorry for him, if that makes sense. Apparently, for example, in animals, yeah, animals know if another animal is disabled or not quite right, yeah? 2 twos. Animals will treat the animal in that fashion. They know he's a bit slow and whatever else. Maybe Usyk thought, listen, AJ is a bit slow, he's a bit soft. He can't take me dragging him. And hence, Usyk, for whatever reason, didn't choose to laugh at and just punk off AJ. But anyway, whatever way you look at it now, Usyk, he think Tyson Fury. He think there's something funny about Tyson Fury. Yeah. I'm just hoping that it translates into the ring, because there is a fair argument here. Usyk saying Tyson Fury soft, Tyson Fury a scary ass dude who don't want to smoke, who's running and hiding. But as far as I'm aware, it was Usyk who said, we can't fight in December because I'm not ready, because I've just fought. That's how I remember it. I don't know. Usyk fans seem to be telling me, oh no, you heard from Usyk himself. Oh no, yeah, Fury's running and Fury's fighting someone else. Now I guess Usyk's angle is, the reason I'm saying Fury's running is because he booked a fight against Chisora, which to some extent, or which could potentially slow down our fight, which is against, or which should be, in February or March. Usyk might have been thinking, well, if you don't fight in December, then we can definitely get it on for February. But now Fury's fighting in December, it's looking more like March and God knows when, truthfully. And bear in mind, I think it was Frank Warren or someone in Usyk's team said, me and Fury, or our teams, have been having some level of negotiations recently. Where am I going with this? Well, for Usyk to be sitting there and laughing and saying Fury's running, I believe what's happened is, I believe Team Fury are probably saying, yeah, May and June, I wouldn't be surprised at all. I was the one who actually predicted that Fury and Usyk ain't happening in February or March. It'll be May, June at best. And that's why I was laughing at Joe Joyce and him and his dopey ass team, who are out here saying, yeah, well, Fury and Usyk, they're going to fight in January, and I'm going to fight Usyk, I'm going to fight the winner in May, and the guy's a clown. Let's be real here. When has Tyson Fury ever done something? When has Tyson Fury ever had 2 big fights back to back? I'm trying to think. When has Tyson Fury had 2 big fights within 6 months? Which, by the way, that's really the typical timing. Floyd Mayweather would do it every 6 months. Canelo every 6 months. AJ every 6 months. Fury, I'm trying to think. When was it? I guess, to be fair, Fury's done it once. Fury went Wilder in October and then just whooped Dillian White in April. But in Fury's 10-year career, that's pretty much the only time. And even now, he's back to 1 on, 1 off. Fury has one good fight and fights a bum. And even that, it's taken him 10 months to fight a bum. Not 10, sorry. He fought in when? Was it March or April? Let's say it's March. March to December, 9 months. April, 8 months. Fury struggles with this back-to-back-to-backness. And that is actually, in my opinion, what makes someone great. It's not the one-offs. It's being able to consistently, whether you're better, and that's what I don't get. Fury often says, oh, I don't need to fight that guy because he's a bum or because his league's worse than me. But that is a contradiction in itself. Why? Well, if someone's leagues below you, go in there, knock him out and make 20 million, 30 million easy bucks. Oops. So it's irrational. If the competition, Dubois, Joyce, Usyk, if they're so easy here, you shouldn't be fighting Chisora. Oops. You understand? You can't have it both ways. Fury fans, and I agree to some extent, Fury is the best ever, whatever. I think Tyson Fury will be very hard to beat by anyone. Lennox Lewis, I think the dimensions is too much. I think there's a limit in terms of when someone's that big, it's just very hard, bottom line. That said, Fury ain't really proven it. I've got to be honest. Okay, Wilder. Okay, Dillian White. Now I've got to fight Chisora. It's little thing, and it's not just the first time, people. We had it after the first fight. What Fury beats, or Fury has a draw with Wilder. Goes to fight Wallin and Schwartz. Yeah? Fury beats Wilder the second time. Fury's out of the ring for 18 months or something. Like, what the fuck? Who does that? Weird ass dude. Anywho. Allegedly, the fight's happening next year. Usyk thinks it's a big joke. If I was Usyk, for me, showing the right energy. I think Fury wipes the floor with Usyk. But I'm glad to see. I mean, he, like I said earlier, we've seen people truly shook. Yeah, I've seen a man, a world champion, Berbick and Spinks. We've seen him shook. Usyk ain't shook. And Usyk really, in terms of form, yes, Fury's look good, but in terms of form, well, yeah, I don't know. They're probably actually similar form. Usyk's beat AJ twice, Fury's beat Wilder twice, and Dillian White once. it's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, Usyk fought well against AJ, but I couldn't say that the first fight for me was better. Usyk was more dominant in the first fight. AJ made some adjustments, and really, unfortunately, we didn't actually see many adjustments from Usyk in the second fight. It felt to me as if he did enough to win again. But if we remember correctly, the first fight was supposed to be doing enough to win. He was happy to get the belts. The second fight was supposed to be a statement. I actually think AJ made better adjustments in that second fight. AJ changed more than Usyk did. And that's what I've been saying for a long time. I'm sorry, but Usyk for me, at heavyweight, I get the feeling he's more of a passenger. I'm not sure how much control he really has. I mean, even back from the Chisora fight, how much control? I know the Usyk fangirls, but in reality, anyone who really know what they're talking about, in that Usyk versus Chisora fight, I didn't see much actual control there. It looked like a man who was running for his life. He wasn't in control. I've seen Usyk at cruiserweight in control. I haven't really seen him at heavyweight ever really in control. Every single fight so far, Chisora and 2 AJ fights, it's felt to me as if it was a case of, is AJ going to turn up? Not a case of, even if AJ turns up, he's still going to get shut out. And unfortunately, really, in my opinion, when you look at who had the best rounds, hands down, AJ's round 9 was the best round of both fights for both men, in my opinion. Although actually, you could say round 12 for Usyk was pretty good in the first fight, where AJ was nearly out on his feet. So yeah, that's not necessarily fair, but either way, in terms of who was the most dangerous, I never got the feeling Usyk was dangerous. AJ, look, bear in mind as well, AJ had no intent and weren't doing nothing, and was still somewhat dangerous. Fury, who knows how to use his size, who knows how to set about someone, that's what I struggle with. But listen, if Usyk beats Fury, I think he'll probably be the best fighter of all time ever, pound for pound or otherwise. That's how much I don't see it coming. But yeah, I salute Usyk in as much as I'm glad he don't have no respect for Fury. That's how he should be feeling. He should be laughing. But he's not stupid either. He's not just... Sometimes you get people fronting. Sometimes you get people capping. Oh yeah. But he's scared, he running. But Usyk actually believes it. I don't think he just... For example, Usyk could have said that AJ was scared. He never said that about AJ. So it's interesting. Maybe Usyk's finally caught on to the whole marketing thing, but we'll see in the ring. And I'm hoping Usyk translates this mentality into the ring. Because what would you do with a man who you believe scared of you? You put it on him. Yeah? Don't you? You don't go in there and play tip-tap-toe. But we'll see. Smash the like button. Subscribe. And lick off the bell. Obviously, also, more time, big shout out to my dog Easy Pop for coming through and boosting the coin up 1,000,000% confirmed.